Peace Collective. What is going on? Welcome to the channel. My name is Milan. I am an intuitive tarot reader. If y'all are new here to this channel, welcome. If you guys are returning, welcome back. It means the world to me each and every single time you guys join. Thank you guys times 1,000 for being here and for deciding to spend your time and your energy here with me in these readings. As you guys know, this is going to be another general collective reading. However, we're going to get into a deep dive today. As you can tell by the title, we're going to look more into the relationship between Foxy Brown and Jay-Z. If you guys are interested in readings that look more into celebrities, music, entertainment industry, I have an entire playlist already curated for readings for readings such as those. It's called the Deep Dive series. Make sure you guys check out that playlist for more readings such as these. Okay, we've got an entire series going on regarding Jay-Z right now, so I wouldn't be surprised if more information starts to come out about him and we can keep adding to the series. Okay, if you guys are up to speed with what's going on with Diddy and him being indicted, the mayor of New York City, Eric Adams, got indicted, and he's in cahoots with Diddy and Jay-Z. So it's like a giant interconnected web that's finally starting to be dismantled right in front of our eyes. Okay, I also offer love readings. Okay, if you guys are interested in love readings, I've got plenty of those on my channel as well. I offer personal readings. All the information is going to be in the description box down below, like always. Just as a quick disclaimer, you guys, this reading is going to be for entertainment purposes only. All things in this reading are alleged until proven otherwise, okay? Please don't take anything I say in this reading personally. We do not know these people personally at all. Okay, so, come in with an open mind. If you guys have anything you'd like to add, please feel free. I love interacting with you guys in the comments. Let me know what you know. All I ask is that you just keep it respectful. Okay, if you're going to get in the comments, you don't have anything nice to say or anything constructive to add, just keep it to yourself. Okay, that's all I ask. Outside of that, I just want to give you guys a quick update. My apologies for being a little delayed with this reading and any other readings posted to the channel. I was involved in a really bad car accident, so I just really haven't had the mental capacity or the emotional capacity, let alone the physical capacity to really, get back into the swing of things the last couple of days. So my apologies to you guys who have been waiting on readings. Okay, I hear you, I see you. So just thank you for your patience. Okay, those of you that reached out and wished me well, I see you, I appreciate you, and I love you so much. Thank you again for your patience and all your continued support on this channel, okay? But anyway, I'm going to cut my spiel. I'm going to get right into this. We're going to start with a couple oracle cards. If somebody wants to timestamp the reading, you're more than welcome to timestamp it for 3:15. I've got a Queen of Pentacles, which is going to represent Foxy Brown, okay, being that she is a Virgo. If you guys are not familiar with Foxy Brown, she is a female rapper who came on the scene back in the 90s. And one of her bigger songs was with Jay-Z, okay, and I have Jay-Z here that's going to be represented by this King of Wands. And it's been alleged for a very long time, actually, that these two may have had some type of relationship back in the 90s when Jay-Z was still coming up, she was coming up. But the thing is, Foxy and Jay-Z, I believe, or at least 11, 12 years apart. Foxy was like 15 or 16 when she came up on the scene, and Jay-Z was already well into his 20s. So, yeah, a little bit of a weird dynamic as far as like the age range goes, especially if you're familiar with Foxy Brown's music from the 90s. It was a little bit more vulgar. Okay, so if you think about it, you've got a 15, 16-year-old girl rapping very vulgar, sexually explicit lyrics alongside an almost 30-year-old man at the time. A little strange, right? But again, that's all alleged. So we're just going to tap right into this. We're going to start with a couple oracle cards. Then we'll dive into the tarot portion a little bit later, okay? We're going to start with Foxy's portion, okay? And just so you guys are aware of how I'm pulling cards or how I'm reading, in this case for Foxy Brown, when I pull cards, this is going to be her perspective, her POV of Jay-Z, and the same thing vice versa, okay? Oops, give me 1 second, guys. Hold on. All right, my bad, guys. But yeah, let's start with this oracles portion. If you guys, have anything to add, please feel free. Make sure you guys leave a like on the video. It's absolutely free. Subscribe if you see fit. I'd love to have y'all here, part of the family, okay? Spirit, please give us some clear and concise messages regarding Foxy Brown. What is her perspective or her feelings regarding Jay-Z at this time? Thank you. Ooh, talking. Okay. You have talking here. There's a woman on a laptop. It says, interested, conversing more, awaited message arrives, text, call, email, and hovering. Okay, and again, guys, when I'm pulling cards, this is her perspective or her POV of Jay-Z. Okay, this card specifically was standing out to me. Interested, like when you're interested in somebody in the quote-unquote talking stage. Okay, she may have had like a bit of an interest in Jay-Z at one point. Of course, we're talking like 30 years ago. Okay, this was a very long time ago. She may have had, a little bit of a thing for him back in the day, possibly. So there's a woman on a laptop on this card, though. I feel like she's talking to who she needs to be talking to regarding her relationship with Jay-Z. Not literally talking to him, but the people she needs to be talking to regarding her situation with him or what she knows about him. And what I mean by that is maybe possibly allegedly law enforcement. Okay, when I see a woman on a laptop, I just get like detective vibes for some reason with this card. Of course, we'll clarify a little bit further, but I'm getting that already. Okay, and then you have awaited message arrives, text, call, email. In this case, if a message is arriving to her, this is giving me that Jay-Z reached out to her potentially or sought her out. Okay, back in the day when they were first coming up. And the way I have the cards placed on the table, guys, I've got the Queen of Pentacles over here, and then I've got the King of Wands. The way the King of Wands, the way that it's placed on the table, it's just staring at the Queen of Pentacles as the Queen of Pentacles is staring away. So that, even just the placement of the cards is indicating to me that he is the one who sought after her. Okay. Let me get one more of these, please. What is her perspective regarding Jay-Z? Thank you. Oops. It kind of wants to flip over. Seduction. Ooh, wow. Okay, I'm hearing that song by Snoop Dogg. Sensual seduction. Take it slow. I don't know the lyrics of that song. Like it's playing in my head, but I can't really decipher them right now. We're gonna take it slow. Something like that. If you guys know that song, then you know that song. But anyway, okay, it says attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, and third-party interference. Gosh, already, I feel like this has already been like widely known in the industry, okay? Or at least in the streets, again, just gossip or rumors, but I feel like Foxy Brown has tried to deny that they have been together or at least, entertained each other in a more romantic way. I think she's tried to deny it before, like whether that be in like interviews or on camera if it's brought up. But I don't think that's true that they weren't dating. I think they actually were, guys. Like it says it right here. Okay, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation. It's almost as if like he seduced her or something. And again, like I said before, guys, she was very young at the time, 15, 16 when she came up on the scene. Okay, so we're talking like it may have been very easy in a way to seduce somebody that young, especially coming from a grown man, okay? Whether that be with like the money, the cars, the jewels, the opportunities, very easily, I'm hearing easily taken advantage of. I don't want to say he took advantage of her, okay, but because it's giving more to like she was aware of what she was doing and what was going on. But at the same time, it's like, again, when you're a grown-ass man approaching a very young woman like that, a young girl, Yeah, you can be easily taken advantage of, okay? And then they have third-party interference here. So one of them could have been already in a relationship or dating somebody at the time. And again, we're talking like the early 90s, guys. Okay, either Jay was dating somebody at that time, or Foxy could have been dealing with somebody at that time. Okay. I'm going to use the same deck and hop over to Jay-Z real quick and get his perspective on Foxy at this time. Thank you. Let's get some clear and concise messages regarding Jay-Z's POV, please. What is his perspective when it comes to Foxy Brown? Okay. We have karmic relationship at the bottom. Wow. Okay. I have clock that fell out. It says need time, takes time, cycles, time to heal, and progress. Okay, if I'm not getting something clearly, guys, and I'm not going to just spew anything out, I'm going to just keep going forward and see what else comes out to make it the message a little more clear. Why is this here? With this clock, though, I'm getting like father time energy. Okay, we know they have a very significant age difference for the most part. Needs time and takes time. I was just saying that sensual seduction, we can take it slow. Maybe he was like, you know, trying to take it slow with her, or she may have been trying to take it slow with him, but she like, I'm hearing she took the bait, like she fell for it or something. Let me see, why is this here? What is his perspective on Foxy? Thank you. Abundance. Yeah, it's like he may have like tried to flash money and cars and stuff in her face to make her, you know, more easily susceptible to him. Okay, it says keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude and bliss. And again, guys, this is his perspective or his viewpoint when it comes to Foxy. I feel like maybe he kind of saw her as somebody who could have, you know, been under his wing and like to help him make a lot of money, or he could have saw Foxy as like, I'm hearing meal ticket. You know how like these artists, or I should say these labels, they may find somebody, an artist, okay, especially like a female artist, and that's like their bread and butter, or that's going to be their money maker, their hit maker. I feel like that was what he initially sought after her for. But with this clock energy, like as time went on, it's like the relationship got a little deeper, or they started again getting like physically attracted to one another. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude and bliss. Let me get one more for him, please. Palm tree. Yeah. Stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. And then I have House of Cards at the bottom. So this is coming together. Again, he kind of saw her as somebody that was supposed to, you know, be, I guess you could say, attached to his hip, or somebody that he was gonna, you know, make into a star or make sure that she blew up. But again, attached to him, that was supposed to be his money maker. Okay, someone that was supposed to like bring security and stability for him. Kind of, okay, if you think about it this way, like Little Kim to Biggie, right? The way Little Kim was to Bad Boy, okay? Just as an example, I think that's what Foxy was supposed to be to Jay. But with this hand of cards, okay, taking a chance, a risk, being strategic, he knew that it was a risk to do that considering her age, okay? Separation here, coffin, yeah, and it's like the relationship had to end, their connection had to end because it was getting very risky, and it may have been getting, you know, attention of the wrong eyes or the wrong people, okay, who may have saw an issue with them being as close as they were. Okay, not showing hand, gambling, being strategic. He was very strategic about how he went about, I'm hearing recruiting her, okay? Like, again, I definitely see that he saw after her. Very interesting. It's almost like the prey and the predator. I don't like that. Very strange. I'm going to get one more oracle deck. We're going to hop back to Foxy, all right, and get her perspective from another deck. What is Foxy's perspective of Jay-Z at this time? Thank you. What's her perspective of Jay-Z? Thank you. memory. Okay. Huh. You have third wheel here. Yeah, so she was, I think she may have like kind of figured it out. Very young, but still very smart and very astute. I feel like she was way ahead of her time, like an old soul. There's something here that she could have found out or saw with this memory card. It says remembrance, commemoration, and reunion. And just think about it this way, guys. If somebody is a memory, that means you've left them in the past, right? There's someone you reminisce about. They're not necessarily here in the current. So on top of that, I do feel like she, you know, she's holding on to a lot of stuff that she keeps. I'm hearing photographic memory. It's like she saw a lot or she heard a lot. She may have just dealt with a lot dealing with Jay-Z, okay? And a lot of that is like in her memory. It's like it replays a lot in her head, whatever she went through. Okay, and you have third wheel here. I think maybe she found out or she kind of had a feeling. She knew that he was dealing with somebody or maybe even just using her in a way. Okay, this third wheel card, it says enemy, distrust, and flirtatiousness. Wow, very interesting. Let me get one more, please. What is her perspective of Jay-Z? I'm hearing like disassociation. I feel like I'm gonna butcher this word, but compartmentalization. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but it's giving me an image of like a brain being like fractured into multiple pieces. So I feel like she's kind of disassociated from what she experienced with him. And again, like I said before, I think there's interviews out there of her from back in the day just straight up denying that they had any kind of relationship outside of music. Okay, what is her perspective of Jay-Z this time? Thank you. Okay, I have natural disaster here that just fell out and self-love. Okay, this again, another risk card. This natural disaster card, it says risk. Okay, again, as in taking a risk or taking a chance on something. Frustration and survive. Then the self-love card here, it says self-concern, self-healing, and independence. So it's like she kind of had to remove herself or walk away from him. Okay, they both knew that there was a risk in dealing with one another, especially if it was going to be outside of music, okay? I feel like she may have gotten frustrated with him. Again, maybe he was dating somebody at that time or was just messing with multiple different women, possibly, allegedly. And I'm getting this feeling here like maybe, again, she felt kind of used. She didn't really appreciate that or really like that. And then she, you know, separated herself and started to love on herself more and heal on herself, okay, and become more independent and not so reliant, I guess, on Jay-Z because of his, you know, his stature, his age, maybe his connections in the industry or whatever, right? Wow. I can't help but feel like this real estate card, okay, you have a man and a woman on this card. When you think of real estate, that's something that's supposed to last a very long time. I can't help but feel like intuitively, like she almost was very hurt or very saddened because maybe she thought that they were going to be together for a long time. And that's just not what it was. Wow, that's almost kind of sad, you know, like somebody that you hope to be with, especially, you know, think about it, like when you're a young girl, young teenager, you probably fall in love for the first time, or your first boyfriend ever, you think that they're the one and all, they're just the, you know, the holier than thou, end all be all, because this is your first time ever being in love. I hope that makes sense, guys. That's the type of energy that I'm getting here. And again, this is not current. This is from years ago, okay? That's the type of energy that's coming out so far. All right. Yeah, I feel like she kind of, again, realized something wasn't right or found out that he was dealing with multiple other women and it kind of really hurt her. But again, they both knew that dealing with each other was a risk here. That's why I didn't really want to say taken advantage of, because she knew what she was doing and she knew the risk that it entailed, and so did he. Okay, let's hop over to Jay really quick with the same deck. We're gonna get his perspective really quick and then we'll dive into a different deck. This is making any sense to you guys so far? Definitely leave a like on the video. Okay, it's free. Share if you care. Yeah, this is already feeling kind of weird. I almost feel like a little sad even. Why is this here? What is Jay-Z's perspective? when it comes to Foxy? Thank you. What's Jay-Z's perspective when it comes to Foxy? Saving. Ooh, curse at the bottom. Wow, this curse card, it says hate, catastrophe, and misfortune. Withdrawal. Wow, okay. So it's like, again, withdrawing when you are removing something from your environment or removing yourself from somewhere or from somebody. So I just feel like he felt like it was like he didn't want to like withdraw from her. Okay, with this curse card, it's like that's not a good thing. Okay, he may have felt like it was misfortune or bad luck or something to have withdrawn from her, again, because she was supposed to be his stability, his moneymaker, okay? Or again, like his quote unquote little Kim to bad boy, if you think about it like that, guys. I really hope that makes sense, okay? But I have saving here that fell out. You have two older, like elderly people on this card. Looks like they're saving money. It says preservation, collection, and meanness. Yeah, I don't like that. I'm hearing a song by Future in my head. It's called My Collection. So it's kind of, and you know, Future, right? Future's energy is just dog and hose out. I can't help but get that from him. So I feel like, you know, again, just another notch in my belt. You're just another girl that I, you know, seduced, and we made some money together. It's like you're another piece of my collection, another, you know, another notch in my belt, like I said. But at the same time, he had hoped to like use her for money as well at the same time. Okay. If you guys watched, or maybe you didn't, I don't know, but if you guys check out the playlist I have curated with the Deep Dive series, I did a reading on Jay-Z and Diddy. Okay. And what I'm trying to say is the correlation between Jay-Z and Diddy kind of essentially gave Jay-Z his career in a way. Okay, or like basically laid out the carpet for him to become who he is today. He basically took the blueprint that Diddy had, and you know, creating a mega team over there with Bad Boy. Jay-Z kind of copied that, copy and pasted, and made his own empire out of Diddy's blueprint, believe it or not. Okay. So I say that to say it's almost as if like Jay-Z and Diddy, you know, have like the same user type of energy. You use them and abuse them and throw them out if they don't have any use for you anymore. Okay? And it's kind of giving me that. Like, he wanted to do what Diddy was doing, but with Foxy. But something here got like a little too risky, or, you know, more people started to find out that they were dealing with each other and it couldn't be that way. Again, you know, because the age difference was very significant. Okay, she was very young at the time. Why is this here? Vow. Okay. Looks like there's children just trying to wish and hope and pray for some type of tree house here. It says wish, hope, and worship. I can't help but feel like he may have like given her a lot of false promises, like preyed on her wants and desires and her needs even. You know, it's like, you need it, I'll supply it. But you have to do this and that and the third for me. Or you're going to be under my wing because I'm providing you your desires and your needs and your wants. You know, it's like the industry just preys on people who come from very like unfortunate situations or a lot of trauma even. And I just feel like he could have like just been hoping and praying. You have libation here. That's like giving an offering. Pray, libations, yeah, daydream. He was hoping that whatever he was doing for her, everything that he was helping her with, whether that be financially, you know, again, just kind of giving her a platform, giving her space to, you know, become, I don't want to say become a female rapper, but, you know, be more put on that stage in the forefront. I really hope that makes sense. It's like he preyed on that. And it's like he was hoping and wishing and praying that, you know, she would be his bread and butter, basically. Very strange, but he still kind of like preyed on, yeah, look, homeless. I was just saying that, like preying on people who come from unfortunate situations. I'm not saying that she was literally homeless, but she may have been, you know, in a particular situation, you know, maybe in her household with her family, finances or whatever, may have been in a sticky situation, and he swooped in and saved the day, and she kind of like fell for his entrapment. I'm hearing entrapment. Very strange. Ooh. This is weird. But then again, I also feel kind of like almost saddened or let down from her energy. But from his energy, from Jay-Z's side, I just feel very like, yeah, well, whatever. Again, like another notch in my belt, a part of my collection, you know? Ooh, I want to use What's the Tea really quick and see what's going on with Foxy. Okay, what is her perspective on Jay at this time? Thank you. What is her perspective on Jay-Z? Spirit, thank you. Oops. Reflecting. Yep, that goes back to that memory card. I was just saying that a little while ago. Like, there's a lot that she has on her mind that she thinks about a lot when it comes to him. I almost get, again, like disassociation. And maybe whoever she's talking to regarding him, again, I'm getting like maybe like investigators or maybe like law enforcement of some sort. It's like bringing up a lot of these memories that she's had with him that she's kind of pushed to the wayside. Okay, let's see, why is this here? She could be into like spiritual practices like meditation or something like that, possibly sound bowls. I don't know. Let's see, why is this here? Giving money. What did I say? Like, I really think that he was, you know, using his status to get her, okay? Like giving her money and whatnot, giving her a platform. She may have needed assistance or needed money at the time. I don't know. Giving money? Why is this here? Hooked? Yep. It's I'm hearing hook, catch, and release. I was just saying that's like you get them, you use and abuse them, and then you get rid of them. Okay, you have hooked here. It's like she got hooked into his trap, hooked into his spell. As far as like his seduction goes, he could really be like a charmer or really good with words and make it seem like he's all lovey-dovey, cares about you, will do whatever for you. But once you stop producing for him, it's over for you, you know? Why is this here? And I think she really, again, being a very young age, that kind of, you know, rose-colored goggles, falling in love for the first time. And I feel like this, like he really hurt her or like broke her heart or something. Why is this here? Ooh, what is this? Threatening. Oh, wow. Intimidating, threatened, and bothered. Yeah, I'm telling you, she could be really upset or really frustrated or very bothered by the way he kind of just tossed her away or like tossed her to the wayside or something. I'm hearing gangster bitch. She could be like a you know, like type to like don't play with me. I'm hearing pistol whip. I'm not saying she actually like put hands on him, but I feel like she would, you know, be that type if she were in the same room as him. Like I feel like she would have a lot on her heart, a lot on her mind to like want to like slap the shit out of him. Or she could have thought about it like, damn, like there were so many times I wanted to, you know, have him, I don't know, have him beat up or have him fucked up, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying, guys? Like, ooh, I wish I would have just did this at the time. I wish I would have just done that. Threatening. Ooh, she could have a mouth on her. Like, even again, at a very young age, it's like she was very way ahead of her time, spoke up for herself, was very clear, very coherent. And I feel like, you know, maybe Jay-Z or people around him really underestimated her just because of her age. So it's giving me like, yeah, I may be young, but don't fucking play with me. You know? Wow, I'm hearing, you guys know that TV show Snapped? It's a show where like people who are lovers or married to people and they go crazy, or I don't want to use that word crazy, but they snap and essentially like kill their lovers. Okay. Ooh, it's giving me that type of vibe. Like, he hurt me so bad, I could have killed that man. That type of energy. Okay. I'm going to use the same deck and hop over to Jay-Z real quick. What is his perspective of Foxy at this time? Thank you. Oops. Hold on. Same shit, different day. Why is this here? Same shit, different day. I may have gotten tired of her or got used to her in a way. I think when someone says, yeah, same shit, different day, it's like they may be bored or just, you know, again, just used to something. They're familiar with it. Nothing exciting, nothing new. Okay, why is this here? How's he be Foxy? What is this? Unfazed. Yeah, it's like he didn't even care. He is like, he is such an asshole. Unfazed, unbothered. And then I just had a card that came out for her as bothered. Okay. Yeah, it's like he can be viewing her. It's just like, girl, like I'm hearing get over it. Like, get over it. That is fucked up. Why is this here? Okay, too busy winning. And I will note that Foxy Brown, you know, outside of Jay-Z, she had like 2 #1 albums. So she was, you know, she was pretty successful back then when she was out and more popular. Okay, jackpot here. It says winning money, got rich, inheritance, and unexpected money. So again, this is just reiterating what I was just saying. It's like, you were supposed to be the one that was my bread and butter. You were supposed to be the person that was supposed to, you know, stick around, be around for the long haul. Like, if Jay-Z would have had his own label back then in the 90s, like, she was supposed to be his staple. I really hope that makes sense. And I think he's just looking at her as somebody, you know, yeah, like, I messed with you. You fell in love with me too fast. You know, I saw you as somebody that I was just using to win or to make me look better. Okay? It's almost, again, I keep getting referred back to that Diddy and Jay-Z reading. It's almost like he wanted to emulate Diddy or something. Taking the blueprint, even to the point, again, with like utilizing a female rapper. Okay? Impersonator. What? I literally just said that, like, he tries to emulate Diddy so much or something here, or do what he was doing. Oh, wow. Interesting. Okay. I'm going to hop into the tarot, you guys. If this is making any sense to y'all so far, definitely leave a like on the video. Let me know what you know. Okay, I'm going to use one deck for Foxy, and then I'll switch decks later when I get into Jay-Z's portion, okay? Let's see. How is Foxy viewing or feeling in regards to Jay-Z's spirit? Thank you. Ooh, High Priestess already. Pisces energy. Why is this here? Judgment. The High Priestess card can talk about secrets, things that are hidden behind the scenes, things that people won't really know in the public, okay? Someone who's very quiet. She knows a lot but doesn't say a lot. Again, I'm telling you guys, she knows a lot. She's seen a lot, but she doesn't really say much. She kept it very hush-hush for a very long time. Then you have this Judgment card here, Scorpio energy. It's like blowing the whistle. I'm hearing blow the whistle. That's a song, Blow the Whistle. Is that Too Short? I don't even know who sings that song, but blow the whistle. Yeah, she's blowing the horn. Like, whoever she's speaking to, it's happening in silence. It's like not public knowledge here. Maybe it is, but maybe it's unbeknownst to Jay-Z that she is speaking her truth to who needs to hear it. Okay, Judgment card can talk about reconciliation as well, forgiveness. It's a card of your purpose, having like an awakening or like a major realization here about something. As I was saying earlier, I feel like she maybe had like she was kind of like sniffing around or had this intuitive hunch or feeling that something wasn't right, or that something was wrong. Maybe there was something funny with the money here, or again, he was dealing with multiple other people and she didn't really like that. Ooh, look at that, 3 of Cups at the bottom. Third party energy showing up again. Okay, Two of Pentacles just flipped over. Yeah, like juggling. Okay. So she felt very juggled. She felt very used by him. And because she became hip to that, or realized something here, or maybe became hip to certain secrets, things that were happening behind the scenes, it kind of like woke her up, and she may have created distance from him because of that. Okay. She could view him as someone who's very secretive, who has a lot of shit. I'm hearing skeletons in the closet. Okay. Casting judgment on somebody. Okay. Why is this here? Oops. Too many cards. Ace of Cups. Oh, I'm telling you guys, she had a lot more feelings for him than he had for her. Okay, Ace of Cups and the Page of Cups. Ace of Cups is literally like a renewal of love, if not like a new opportunity, being in love with somebody. And then the Page of Cups is like having a crush, being very sincere, or, you know, maybe even being like a little shy. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. I wish, I really, this is like a major allegedly, guys. Page of Cups here, that little fish in the cup can signify a pregnancy. Okay, Page of Cups, pages in general are messengers, but this is like a surprise, an unexpected message or unexpected invite to get taken out for like coffee or drinks or something. Like, hey, you look really cute today. You want to go out? That type of deal. But I'm getting like pregnancy vibes, and pages are usually minors, people who are young. Threatening with this gun here. There's like literally like a gun on this card. Oh my god. I really don't want to say that, but I'm going to say it because I'm feeling it. I feel like she may have been threatened to possibly terminate a pregnancy, you guys, at a very young age. And I think maybe that was something that made her realize, like, this man doesn't care for me like that. This man doesn't love me the way I care for him. Because otherwise, why would you be asking me to do that? I really hope that makes sense, guys, okay? She could also view Jay as somebody who owes her an apology. Okay? Again, this Judgment card, reconciliation, forgiveness, Page of Cups is an apology. So she could feel as though Jay owes her a big apology, or an apology for a lot of different things, okay? Why is this here? Wow. One more, please. And she can be denied all day back in the day, but it's like, no, like people saw right through that, or especially now, you know, in the new age, 30 years later, people are seeing through the bullshit. King of Pentacles, yeah, she saw him as the provider, as someone that she felt like she could trust. Okay, King of Pentacles is somebody who is very established. They have their own money, they have their own stuff. They are very logical. They take their time, very patient, very analytical about things. And they are, you know, the breadwinner. Again, and I think it's like she fell in love with the fact that he was such a provider, that he really came through for her, or even again gave her a particular platform. Okay. And again, I'm not saying like he made her or molded her or created, gave her talent. No, she already had the talent, but you know, it's like being so appreciative, or feeling, I'm hearing indebted. She may possibly have felt very indebted to him at a point in time. Okay. It's like falling for somebody because you are missing, you know, that genuine love from like a mother or a father figure. So somebody a little older steps in, who shows you the ropes, or shows you how to do certain things, how to make money, how to get on, or helps you get on, again, providing financially here. And she, you know, she really had like a soft spot in her heart for him because of that. He showed her things that she had never experienced before. Again, this is very young age, so there was a lot she probably didn't experience at 15, 16 years old, right? Oh, wow. You guys, I'm seeing the Emperor here. Death card and the Two of Wands. Okay, the Emperor, that would be Jay-Z in this case. Again, like a father figure. Two of Wands is having a decision to make. Then the Death card. Transformation, endings. I'm telling you, I think he gave her the choice or kind of forced her to make a decision about terminating a pregnancy here with that Death card. Allegedly, guys, okay? Why is this here? What is perspective on Jay-Z? Thank you. Nine of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It came out in the reverse though. If you guys are familiar with my channel, I don't normally read reversals, but I'm going to just, read it for the sake of the reading, and then I'm going to flip it upright. But Nine of Cups is like feeling let down or not being emotionally satisfied, okay? Because upright, this is like a wish fulfillment, dreams come true, smiling from ear to ear, gratitude, okay? Having a lot of accomplishments. But in the reverse, it's like she was left very saddened and hurt by Jay-Z, okay? And I'm getting more so it's not so much entertainment or music, contracts, none of that. It's just like an emotional space. All of these cups, this is emotions and feelings. She wanted him to be around for the long term as a relationship. He wanted her to be around for the long term for the money and the business and to use her. Okay? Very interesting here. Wow. And I just, like I said, I just can't help. I almost feel really bad here. It's like I really fuck with you. I really love you. I can't help but get this like pleading energy where it's like, we could have made this work. Don't worry. I'll keep it on the low. I'll stay quiet with that High Priestess. But something just didn't work. Again, it was just too risky, or it started to become too risky. Okay? Very interesting here. Yeah, and then, the High Priestess, this Ace of Cups, again, it's like she could be viewing him as somebody who held a lot of secrets, have, romantic relationships here with this Ace of Cups that she didn't know about. But again, they're operating here from two different mindsets. Like I just mentioned, he was looking at more for like money and business. You're just another notch in my belt for real. Whereas she was looking at it from a perspective of, no, we were supposed to be together or make this work long term. Like, I really fucked with you. Like, I keep seeing that. I really fucked with you. I really fucked with you, yo. Like, on some New York shit. Like, oh my gosh. That is crazy. Wow. This is like, I wasn't expecting that at all. But I'm going to use another deck really quick, and then we're going to hop over to Jay-Z with this one. And then, just for some closing cards, we'll hop back over to Foxy in a minute, okay? Hold on one second. All right, my bad, guys. But, yeah, let's get into this. And I'm seeing the Hermit card at the bottom of the deck already, so Foxy's energy is already showing up, okay, Virgo? But let's see. What is Jay-Z's perspective when it comes to Foxy Brown? Thank you. What is his POV and his feelings in regards to Foxy Brown Spirit? Thank you. Ten of Swords. Okay, something that had to end. Okay, closing of a chapter. Finality here with the Ten of Swords. That's also like betrayal. Wow, it says everything is fine. Everything is not fine in this case, as we know. But why would he be viewing her as someone who betrayed him? What is this? Why is this here? The Emperor? Wow. Okay, that's kind of just reconfirming what I already said. The Emperor is showing up again. It doesn't matter male or female, guys. It's just somebody who's in charge. Again, a mother or a father figure. Okay? I'm telling you, I really do think that he made her terminate a pregnancy, allegedly. I don't know anything. I'm just a stupid tarot reader, okay? I don't know anything, but yeah, like, that is not looking good. And I'm telling you, I think she was a lot more mature for her age. Like, maybe that could have been what attracted Jay to Foxy, like the fact that she was, you know, again, very ahead of her time, very well spoken and very mature for her age. I'm hearing the word poised, very poised. Again, very talented, very good at what she does, and he saw that in her. But it's like she, you know, doesn't mind taking charge. She doesn't mind speaking up for herself. It's almost giving me like she's not somebody that you can just control like a dummy or like a puppet, you know? She didn't allow for that. And okay, maybe that's what the quote unquote betrayal is, right? From a narcissist point of view here, if you don't do what I say or do things as I want you to do it, or make things good for me, then it's a betrayal. Or if you were to speak up about what we were doing, it's a betrayal automatically. Even though it could be the truth, right? It'd be the truth. But if you speak up and say something, or again, do what opposite of what I'm asking you to do or what I tell you to do, it's a quote unquote betrayal. Okay? Wow. Why is this here? Nine of Pentacles. Yes, like, you know, she was, I'm hearing, I think it's Destiny's Child. Throw your hands up at me. Independent. Charlie's Angels. Y'all know what I'm talking about, okay? Destiny's Child, that Charlie's Angels song. I do not know the word. I'm hearing the song very clearly in my head, but I don't know the lyrics right now. I'm sorry, guys. I want to say it's called like Independent Woman or something like that by Destiny's Child, but it's like she was very fucking smart. It's like he may have viewed her as a boss for real in her own right. Like she was young, but you know, she was very astute and very well-rounded in a way. And I think he really appreciated that, or like had like some type of form of respect for her because of that. You know, it's like, you're not going to mess with my money. You're not going to, you know, get in the way of my money. You're not going to do that. Okay. Nine of Pentacles is someone who's very well off on their own, very independent. They do very well for themselves. Someone who's very beautiful or very handsome as well. Okay. Yeah, this is like, yeah, someone you can't control, or somebody that if you can't, they were very hard to control. Okay. Again, that's what I'm saying. Like, she has a mouth on her, and it's like, you know, I'm hearing he couldn't get a word in with her sometimes. Now I totally get it. I see why Nikki, like, emulates Foxy so much, or looks up to her so much, because there's things that Foxy and Nikki have spoken about that shines a light on their relationship, Jay-Z and Foxy, okay? And Nikki knows a lot. I don't know why I'm picking her up in this reading so far, but I get it, why she is the way she is, for one. And two, why she fucks with Foxy so much, because they both don't play that shit. Like, you're going to respect me and you're going to treat me as such, and you're not going to just, you know, treat me like some kind of, like some dumb hoe. You're not going to do that. I don't know. I'm sorry to get so vulgar, guys, but that's literally what I'm hearing. Let's see, why is this here? Oh, Nine of Swords. Oh man, yeah, he knows Jay is fully aware that he had her stressed the fuck out. Okay, again, this is his perspective of Foxy. Okay, cutting things off or ending things, or again, this allegedly picking up termination of a pregnancy, really like fucked with her head or stressed her out. And the fact that he's even acknowledging this lets me know that he was fully aware of the hurt and anxiety and stress that he was causing her. Very sad. And I do feel like, I'm intuitively getting this, he is very worried and very paranoid, okay, with this Nine of Swords and Ten of Swords, that whatever the fuck she says, again, speaking to the people she needs to be speaking to, law enforcement, investigators, whoever, he is very concerned about what she is saying, okay, or who she is talking to. Again, I don't think he necessarily really knows, but he feels like something is coming, or feels like something is about to happen, and he's paranoid if Foxy speaks up. Okay, the same way he would with Rihanna. If Rihanna were to speak up, if Beyonce were to speak up, Foxy is another one of those people. If she were to speak up, he knows like it would really be done for him with this 10 of swords, okay? And again, it would be a betrayal to him. But outside of that, his perspective of her, he definitely is fully aware that he has caused a lot of anxiety and stress to her. I'm getting something here like he may have even like blocked her out as far as making more music or being more recognized and more popular, whether that be in the 90s, early 2000s, okay? Because honestly, I don't think Foxy Brown is as regarded or as recognized as she should be. I feel the same way about Eve. Okay, if you guys know who Eve is, from Philly, short blonde hair. She rolled with Swizz Beatz, DMX, okay? Eve was very fucking talented. I think she had like 2 or 3 #1 albums as well. One of my favorite female rappers. She does not get the recognition that she deserves at all. And I don't know why. I don't get it. You ask these female rappers these days, they don't ever mention her or bring her up. They never talk about Foxy, but I feel like there's something orchestrated behind that. Especially with this Emperor card being here. There is something about her career being swindled or being thrown off track because of him, Jay-Z here, okay? Or the powers that be, if you will. I'm not saying like she, just fell off the face of the planet, but you get what I'm saying. Lauryn Hill and Lil Kim are regarded all the time, 30 fucking years later. But why don't we ever hear about an Eve or a Foxy Brown the way that we should? I really hope that makes sense, okay? Ace of Wands. Ooh, you got the Ace of Cups here too. Oh, wow. So yeah, again, his perspective of her, you were in love with me. I was just in it for the sex, okay? Very attracted to you, very physically attractive. You're a sweet girl, but it wasn't supposed to be like that, is the energy that I'm getting here. And the Emperor with this Ace of Wands, it's like, he knew he was too damn old for her. He knew. She knew too. Okay, again, to revert back to that energy I was getting way earlier, like, it was a risk. And they both knew it was a risk, but she was really fucking with him. Okay? It's like you were supposed to be somebody that was supposed to jumpstart my emperorhood. Again, Diddy being the head of Bad Boy, being, a label head. Jay-Z wanted that for himself. And she was supposed to be one of the spearheads underneath him. I really hope that makes sense, guys. Okay, Ace of Wands can be like a start of a new beginning. It's also very passionate, sexual energy here. Okay. Projects, your physical work. Okay. In this case, we know that their work is music, entertainment. Okay. So yeah, and it's weird because with this 9 of Swords and the Ace of Wands, again, it's like he's viewing her as somebody who was very stressed out about her career or her work or her projects. Stressed out about, okay, the sexual energy between the two of them. I'm hearing on ice. It's almost as if like he put her on ice or something. Wow. It was like very abrupt. I can't help but feel like it was just like I'm seeing a car like just stop very abruptly in traffic. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, it just kind of happened out of nowhere. Why is this here? Wow, Queen of Swords. You can't make this shit up. I swear to God. It's like, I just said that. It's like he put her on ice. When you get this Queen of Swords, this is like the Ice Queen. Somebody who will chop your fucking head off. If you don't come correct or come with the truth, they are not trying to hear it. Come correct or don't come at all. But she will go silent on you. Like, go cold and not have much to say. That's what I'm telling you. It's like he was very stern and like just very all business minded, no emotions involved, okay? And I'm getting this vibe here like he cut her off. Okay, because I have this Queen of Swords and the 9 of Pentacles. Once you cut somebody off or, cut them loose, tell them the truth about themselves or whatever, right? maybe have been very, very strong with your words, very blunt, very straightforward, okay? Because Queen or King of Swords can be a bit of a harsh communicator. They're going to be very honest with you and straight up, but they may do it in a very harsh way. Not the nicest way. They're not going to beat around the bush. So, and this Nine of Pentacles, again, singular energy, leaving somebody alone, individual, that's one singular person. It's not a unit. It's like he cut her off and like, I'm hearing left her to the wolves. Wow. So it's like he's the one who put the bait on the fishing rod, threw it in the water, fished all fucking day, you know, and then just threw it back in the water. And again, I just don't think, I think she was expecting to be brought home and battered and fried and all of that, okay? Like a fried fish platter. But she was the fish that was thrown back into the ocean, essentially, when she did not want to be, okay? Wow, what is his perspective on Foxy? Thank you. King of Cups just fell out. What did I just say? And again, this is his perspective of her. It's like she can get very nasty, very straight up with the words, and very, I'm hearing combative. She may have started to become very argumentative over time. Again, I said that earlier, like she was starting to realize certain things or see things for how they really were. And she wasn't having it. She wasn't happy about it. King of Cups is somebody who's in love, or they have a lot of love to share, a lot of love to give, but they you know, they may kind of keep it under wraps, or they won't necessarily show it all the way. That's why I said before, I feel like she was okay with keeping things like in the shadows, or she was okay with keeping things quiet. She defended him for a very long time. And it's so weird because this King of Cups is Scorpio energy. I was just talking about Diddy. It's funny that he's even showing up here. Yeah, and it's like he had to put a stop to it or put an end to it and really like create distance, because she was, it's like she was falling too hard, or, you know, again, he wasn't trying to get that involved with her. I got the same energy between him and Megan Thee Stallion. You know, like his perspective is, you're just supposed to be my bread and butter. You know, I'll hit it and quit it every once in a while, but it's not meant for you to fall for me. But they were falling for him because I think he has some type of charm about him, or he will make sure, he will do everything in his power to make sure you're good, but he's not going to be loyal to you though. Essentially, okay? Why is this here? Six of Wands. Can you get one more, please? Five of Swords. Wow, okay. So yeah, it's like, again, I said this already, very argumentative, someone who will tell you how it is. This can be the energy of being very like condescending, a little mean. Someone who, you know, will say or do anything to win or to stay on top. This can also be self-sabotage. Mind games, manipulation as well. I can't help but feel like he played on her heart so bad. Like he played mind games with her so fucking bad. It's like he played on her heartstrings and he knew what he was doing. And it's like she felt defeated. She felt defeated by him. And the fact that he's acknowledging all of this just goes to show like he really didn't give a fuck either. It's like I can just, because again, I'm channeling, guys. So like I'm a medium. So it's like I'm picking up his energy. It's like, well, she knew that, you know, this wasn't going to work. She knew what we were doing wasn't supposed to be. She knew not better than to fall in love with me. And it's like, maybe she fell in love with you because you were being very manipulative. You were playing games with her head. Like, what the hell? And then to turn it back on her and make it seem like she's wrong for falling for you, and you approached her and serenaded her with all the sweet nothings. Well, she knew better than to fall in love with me. Like, what? Very egotistical. Okay, you have the Six of Wands here. He sees that she saw that she went on to do her own thing anyway without him and become successful. So it's like, okay, more power to you. Good for you. But I can't help but feel like he stifled her success or stifled her career. Again, Five of Swords is like sabotage, envy, jealousy. And Six of Wands is like success. Being a winner, being on top, being very admired. That's what I was saying. I don't think she gets the recognition she deserves. But it's because it's sabotage, or it was sabotage back in the day, her image or something like that. I don't know if there was like stories planted in the media about her that could have sabotaged her image or something like that. But it's because of him. Okay, ooh, wow, look at that. Tower card. Foundation. Falling apart. Wow. Okay. Very interesting. All right, I'm going to hop back over to Foxy real quick. I get a couple closing cards for her. I can't help but feel like Diddy was a part of this too. Like part of this sabotage. Make Foxy look crazy or make her sound bad, or, you know, downplay her in the media or something. I think Diddy might have had a hand in that too. Allegedly. Okay, with this King of Cups just standing out to me. But where is Foxy at? Where is her perspective when it comes to Jay-Z, Spirit? Thank you. Where is she at now with this? How is Foxy feeling currently? No past energy. How is Foxy feeling currently in regards to Jay-Z? Thank you. Five of Cups. Very disappointed, very sad, very hurt. Okay. What is this? The Star card. It fell out in the reverse. I'm going to flip it upright anyway, but it fell out in the reverse. So she feels like, again, like her hopes and her dreams were crushed or destroyed by him. And wow, okay. Star card, public image. That's literally being like a star in the public, okay? In front of a lot of people. Star power, celebrity status. It's like her image was tarnished here or something. And she knows it's because of him as well. But currently, she does feel like very upset, very hurt still. Again, I do feel like some of this reflecting or talking to the people she needs to talk to is bringing up a lot of these memories about him. And it's forcing her to kind of like get the fractured pieces of her mind back together, like a puzzle. Okay, and it's bringing back a lot of memories and a lot of hurt and a lot of sadness. I'm hearing the word sorrow. Ten of Swords at the bottom. She feels very betrayed by him still. Very hurt. And I'm hearing like, why don't you speak up for me? Like, you never speak up for me. You never defend me. So it's like when she was, I don't know, again, I don't know, guys, if there were like stories about her planted in the media years ago, but she feels like he didn't defend her or didn't protect her. Again, just threw her out to the wolves. Left her for dead is what I'm hearing. Wow, yep. Three of Swords is here as well. Heartbroken, hurt, loss, separation. Wow, this is really sad. I feel so bad. How is she feeling in regards to Jay-Z at this time, currently, Spirit? Thank you. Ten of Pentacles. Okay. So it's like, yeah, you know, you have all this, you have all the money in the world, you're very established, you know, she views him as somebody, you know, kind of who has it all. You know, he's married, he's a billionaire, literally. Ten of Pentacles is generational wealth, a family unit, okay, real estate, wealth, inheritance. Why else is this here? Why is this here? People in regards to him now. Knight of Wands and the Hermit. But it's almost as like you don't deserve it. Okay, the Hermit card is like about isolation and taking a step away from the everyday stuff and doing a lot of like reflection and healing. And when the Hermit goes into seclusion, he comes back out more wise, okay, more intelligent, more spiritually inclined, if you will. But this man is like cloaked. It's almost like a ghost. Okay, it's like a ghosting energy as well, but I can't help but feel like she feels like he doesn't deserve it. She could also be viewing him as somebody who's about to be separated, put in isolation, away from the wealth and the family, okay, the riches, the fancy lifestyle. Okay, it's like you're gonna go from being this star power, the end all be all, the holier than thou image, black image, whatever, you know, black excellence. That light is about to be dimmed. Okay, and it's so funny because there's a giant star on the star card, but on the hermit card, the star is trapped inside the lantern. So it's like, you know, you're gonna be, you know, the big star outside to being trapped inside of a prison, in a cage, literally. So whatever she's doing or talking to, she is, I don't think she's holding anything back, like at all, because again, she feels like he doesn't deserve what he has because of how he's treated people, not just her, but other people as well. Okay, one more, please. The Empress. Okay, and that includes the wife too. Okay, in this case, who's the wife? Miss Beyonce, right? Six of Cups. Yep, the truth here with this Ace of Swords, the truth that I'm speaking, that I'm sharing, is going to leave you a memory. It's going to leave you in the past. People are going to forget about you. They're going to do you how you did me, is the energy that I'm getting. You left me for dead. Watch what happens next when this truth comes out. Or again, her speaking up, telling her truth, telling her side of things, especially that a lot of things that happened in the past with this Six of Cups, it's about to be unearthed. Yep, it's about to be unearthed, and it's going to, at least again, this is her perspective, it's going to force him into seclusion. Okay, again, that star is about to be caged. The light is about to be dimmed here. And I can't help but feel like it was like, you know, I don't know if she has children now. If you guys know, please feel free to leave it in the comments. I don't know if Foxy has any kids now, but I feel like it was like her dream, or like it would have been a wish fulfillment to have children. At least with him, you know, the way she saw him back in the day, right? You had the Emperor show up in under Jay-Z, then you have the Emperor showing up here. This is giving more so Beyonce, like the star power is kind of really about to fall. I'm hearing regret, like you're gonna regret for fucking with me. Very interesting. Page of Swords. She's gonna sit back and watch everything that's happening. Okay. Page of Swords can be a very curious energy that like to learn. It's surveillance. Things that, again, happened in the past here that are about to be exposed and found out. Okay, look at that. The Tower again. The Tower is about to fall. It's about to crumble. Yep. Queen of Swords and the Moon. A lot of secrets that are about to be coming out. The Truth Teller here. She's showing up as a Truth Teller. The secrets getting exposed is going to basically bring the tower down. Whatever that Rock Nation tower is about to crumble, like for real. And I feel like she almost, you know, not regrets it, but you know, she kind of takes pride. It does kind of hurt her to have to do this and do it this way, but it's been such a long time coming, and I feel like she's been holding on to this, her story, for such a long time, that like it's finally time. Like I'm getting this giant sigh of relief from her energy here. And I think she's going to feel very like almost a sense of restoration, or a sense of spiritual healing, a sense of closure in a way, after her story is shared, or after her story is told. Especially once the public finds out. You know, it's like the way that they shunned her from the public, or her image in the media was shunned or tarnished. It's going to be the same thing for Jay-Z. It's like his time is coming, essentially. She's acknowledging that here. Okay, but very interesting reading. I just think she was way too, you know, emotionally wrapped up in him than he was with her. And that's kind of what led to her, you know, feeling so heartbroken by him. And he just didn't even give a fuck. It's really kind of very sad. Like, damn, Jay. He will use and abuse you and toss you out like a wet paper towel, for real. Oh boy, this is a lot, but I'm gonna leave this reading here. This was kind of a lot. I really do hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. You guys were able to take something from this. I hope it made sense. If you guys enjoyed it, definitely leave a like on the video. It's free. Leave a comment if you wish. I would love to interact with you guys. Let me know what you know. subscribe. I would love to have y'all part of the family. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys so much, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.